How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for Newcastle United versus Nottingham Forest, taking place at St James's Park. Just before I get into the video, hope you all had a fantastic Christmas day. Hope you all got some great gifts. I got the third shirt from my parents, which is pretty cool. Hopefully we get a gift for 3 points today. That would be absolutely fantastic. Any of you who did, go up, who've gone up to the game, you're probably not watching this now, to be honest with you. Let's be frank. But I hope you had a safe journey home, and all that good stuff. But yeah, looking forward to this one, as I always do. I'm really unsure. I was thinking a little bit before I did the video on sort of how I think the game's going to pan out on one thing or another, and it's a really difficult one because you look at Newcastle and you're like, right, St James's Park, that instantly gives them the upper hand. I don't think they've lost in the league at St James's Park this season. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, they're a really good side, and we're not. We're struggling. So I think it's a 1 win in 14 now, something like that. And that was against Villa at home. We're really struggling. We're not doing well at all. And it gives you all the ingredients to say, well, Newcastle win. But then in Newcastle's last game, they lost against Luton. And to be fair, we did look better against Bournemouth, even though we did get absolutely robbed by the referee. That red card is the most ridiculous decision I think I've seen in... I was going to say in my life. Maybe that's an exaggeration, I don't know. But that's such a stupid red card. Like, he clearly got the ball. There was that video, you've probably all seen it, where Bolly makes the tackle. And then, as he's like playing the ball away, the man comes into the shot, Adam Smith. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But we did play better against Bournemouth, and maybe with the full complement on the pitch, we might have got something out of it. But, I really don't know. I feel like it being at St James's Park gives Newcastle a big upper hand, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling a little bit confident. It's a Boxing Day fixture. Sometimes strange things can happen on a Boxing Day fixture. I remember a good few years ago, Southampton absolutely slapped Arsenal. Cuca Martinez scored an absolute screamer. I remember that. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be an interesting one to see how it pans out. The starting lineups are already out. We've got about 45 minutes till kick off. They've gone with Turner in goal. The back four is, I've took it from BBC Sport, and they tend to get the lineup obviously correct in terms of the players, but the positions they put them in are a little bit weird. Like, I've seen it before where we've had I think it might have been the Wolves game where they put like Willy Bolly at right mid, or for the Bournemouth game they had who was it? Mangala at centre half and stuff like that, and Origi in centre mid. But I think this is pretty much right. I just don't know whether, pardon me, the full backs and centre backs are on the right side. I don't know if it's kind of like the players they put on the right will actually play on the left sort of thing. But they've got here Turner, Aina, Murillo, Niakate, Montiel, Danilo, Sangare, Hudson-Odoi, Gibbs, White, Alanga, and Chris Wood. So there's some changes in there. Montiel comes in for his first game since his debut, I want to say, against Burnley. Danilo and Sangare in midfield. I'm not sure if they've played alongside each other yet, but that'll be an interesting one to see how things pan out there. Hudson-Odoi's getting a start from the off. Ola Aina's coming in. A few players have been dropped in, Toffolo and Williams, which I'm a bit unsure on. I think they've been solid the whole way through the time they've been in the start 11 this season, but obviously Nuno's seen something in Montiel and Aina. Sangare's back in the side, a player who I wasn't very complimentary about after the Fulham performance, but I'm hoping he proves me wrong and turns things around. I'll be the first one to be happy about that, to hold my hands up about that one. And other than that, Hudson-Odoi has come in for Origi, but Origi didn't really play long anyway because he did get substituted early because of the red card. So, pardon me. So, there's a few changes in there. At this point, I'm not really too sure on the starting lineups. I don't know, because Nuno has seen something obviously that we haven't, and something that Cooper didn't, and he wants to try something different. He's a different manager to Cooper, different style of play to Cooper and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see sort of what the players he's bringing in are going to offer to him, what he's looking at them thinking, okay, they're going to offer that because they can do this, or they're able to do that kind of thing. So it's going to be an interesting one. I think Montiel was someone who a few players kind of thought maybe wouldn't really feature much. So we'll see if he can get into favour with Nuno. Yeah, looking at that start 11, I think it's all right. For me, I probably wouldn't have switched the wing backs out, to be honest with you. But that's what Nuno wants to do. Maybe I wouldn't have dropped Mangala, but he's had time to work with the players now. He's had a bit of time since Saturday. Not much. Let's put that out there. Probably had Monday, Christmas Eve, maybe a little bit on Christmas Day. So he's not had loads of time to look into the squad and deal with the players on a personal level, sort of on a training ground. But he's obviously seen something in a few players that he wants to test out. Maybe he's changed the full-back pairing because he wants to see who's going to offer him the best opportunities. In terms of the centre mids, maybe he's done that again, changed it up a little bit to see what they can offer him instead, which makes sense, I suppose. Maybe he was looking at the fact that Toffolo and Toffolo and Williams like to get forward, so maybe he wanted to go with two others who might offer a bit more going backwards to looking at the away fixtures. Who knows? It'll be interesting to see how things pan out. I'm really looking forward to watching the game. I've got a couple of Newcastle friends, so it'll be great if we can win there. I'll be able to rub that into them a little bit. Newcastle obviously a really good side. Eddie Howe's got them playing some good football. They've had a good number of injuries, but they've brought in some players like Lewis Miley. Never heard of him really before the start of the season. I think he may have jumped on the bench once or twice towards the end of last season, but never really heard of him too much. And he looks really good playing away at PSG in the Champions League, at 17, and I'm 23, and I look at that and I'm like, how are you able to do that? I remember talking to my friend, it was about like the likes of Bellingham and things, but you look at some of these youngsters and I'm like, I'm 23, so that's 6 years older than him. I'm like, 6 years ago, I was at college, and I would never have been able to do anything like that. I think he's a really good player, Lewis Miley, and he's someone that we're going to have to look out for. Like I said, they have had a few injuries. Dubravka is in goal over Pope, which is an opportunity, I suppose. It'd be great if Chris Wood could go back to St James's Park and score a couple of goals. That'd be pretty cool. I think scoreline wise, my head says probably 2-0 Newcastle, similar to what it was last season. But my heart is going with a 2-1 Nottingham Forest win. Come on, you Reds. So, hopefully we can stop the rot and beat this stupid unbeaten winless run. This stupid winless run and get 3 points back on the board. It's going to be difficult, but I believe in the boys. I believe in Nuno, and I think we can, let's be positive. Let's go out there, be positive, try and win the game, but also be cautious in some moments to not pile so many players forward. But I don't want to just sit back and defend. If there are opportunities to go forward, do it. Absolutely go for it. If not, then obviously we've got to try and a point will be acceptable from this situation, I'd say. But we'll see how things pan out, and hopefully we can run away with all 3 points. So if you did enjoy this video, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what your thoughts are on the game, and come on, you Reds.